Okay, so here we go. Moving into androgyny and gender fluidity today. Hi, and welcome back to Pro Aging with Paige. If you're new here, what are we doing at Pro Aging with Paige? We are normalizing feeling ourselves and feeling beautiful while being a woman and also older. So I want to continue what I'm doing with the Making Faces book by Kevyn Aucoin. So I've took the last couple of weeks just to kind of figure out which one I wanted to do. I vacillated back and forth, but I did decide to do this one right here. So there it is. And today I'm going to be doing Sensual. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is I think I'm going to do my hair. The Sensual look is 2 males, so I'm gonna be exploring my gender fluidity today in this episode. So the first thing is I'm gonna have to put my hair back. So my hair is pretty curly, as you can see. Here's my curly hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this right here. So this is Extreme Styling Gel. So I'm just going to kind of lather it in and you'll see how I put my hair back and lay it down. What I did was I sat down and I was looking and I was like, you know, I really do love this picture of the Sensual look, the way that he used a sepia tone and everything. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let me do this one, or at least try it. It's gonna be hard. I don't know how I'm gonna have 2 different kind of looks in the same picture because I'm only one person, so I'm not super sure how I'm gonna do that. Okay. Thank you for your patience while I did my hair. All right. Wow, that was like, I'm already tired. I haven't even started yet. Okay, so here we go. Moving into androgyny and gender fluidity today. You know, I've always had kind of an androgynous side anyway, you know. I don't know, some days I'm feeling very feminine and some days I'm feeling more masculine. So, okay, so that's done. Super happy about that. So let me just read you a little bit about what Kevyn Aucoin says in the book. So I'm gonna put on my glasses. In the book, this look is super simple, but it's not going to be simple for me. I'm actually going to have to do quite a few steps to make this happen. All right, here it is. Sensual. Okay, I'm going to read it. And here's one more reminder of what we're doing today. Oh my gosh. Oh, they are such beautiful men. Okay. These modern day Valentinos, Richard Elms and Gregory St. Saran, are 2 of the sexiest men around, featuring looks that take only 2 or 3 minutes to accomplish. I've already been working on it for like a day and a half. They exemplify, to me, the modern male, insecure men who are unsure about their own masculinity or homophobic may find the idea of eyeliner just too threatening. But those, like Richard and Gregory, who are comfortable with who they are, find this, not revolutionary at all, idea to be an exciting option. So the tools that he has and the makeup that he's listed here is a black eye pencil, an eyeshadow brush, lip balm or moisturizer, and then he has, I don't know which person is, so I'm just gonna go from left to right. So I think Richard Elms is the one that has the glass jewel right here. And I think it's Gregory St. Cyran that has the netting, or it may be the opposite. I'm not sure. I may have to look that up. I may put it up here about who they are. I should have done that research before I started, and I apologize. So I've already prepped my face. Let's see. So I put on some toner, and then I put on some moisturizer. I have these men lips are just so beautiful and full, so and mine aren't. So I put on a lip plumper here, and this Ilia eye cream. This is called the Bright Start Activated Eye Cream. We'll see if it calms this puffiness down just a little. So I'm gonna put it right here. This kind of has a cooling effect. See, I'm gonna put it on both sides. And the one thing I like about this is it has an applicator built in, so you kind of can do that. So we'll see. We'll let that sit there for a minute and see if that helps with the swelling at all. I moisturize my eyelids today a lot more than I usually do. I made them glossy because we're going to be doing this kind of messy eyeliner look, this black coal look on our eyes, and I've never done it before, so we'll see what happens. Okay, all right, let's get into this. I'm excited. We're gonna start with the eyebrows. And in the book, the men's eyebrows are bushy and full and kind of straight across. And mine are not bushy, and they're not full, and they're not straight across. So we're gonna actually have to build up these eyebrows. Okay, so, you know, y'all, I'm in love with the Benefit Goof Proof brow powder. So here it is. I'm going to start off with this, and I'm just going to start drawing them in and making them fluffy as I can and straight. Yeah, straight. Did anybody go to the Sephora sale? I did. And you know, I don't think I bought anything new at the Sephora sale. I just bought stuff that I know and love. Love the freedom and the artistic expression that comes with doing makeup. I really look forward to this. This makeup is never, you know, makeup has always been in my life. I've always loved makeup, but I don't know. I think I just got kind of trained to think that, you know, don't wear too much. Don't wear it too often. You know, this like, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna wear it as often and as much as possible now. But you know, I'm not as susceptible to what people think anymore. And I think that is a beautiful byproduct of perimenopause and menopause, because I think it's the hormone estrogen that makes people kind of self-conscious. But when that shit goes, the fucking self-consciousness goes right out the fucking window, and I love that so much. Okay, so we have this brown base here, which I'm liking. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with this beautiful palette. This is the Danessa Myricks Defining Neutrals palette right here. Gonna boom, boom. All right, so there's like a really dark color that I like. This one is called Sculpted. I think you guys have seen me use this one before, Sculpted. And we also have Tourmaline. I live in Sculpted, Tourmaline, and Stone down here. Those are the three that I use the most. And then when I'm doing contouring, right here, I use Chiseled. So yeah, so there's 4 that I'm constantly using. The rest I don't really use that much, except for when I'm doing maybe some eye looks. So, I don't know. I might, well, I already have a brown base, so let me go in with this powder. So the way this works is there's a cream, like see the cream, and then there's a powder. So you have 2 textures to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip in to this this tourmaline powder right here. All right, let's see, let me do this side first. I'm just gonna go in and so the eyebrows are done. Okay, so let me read to you what it says here to do for this particular look. Okay. Okay, so I've done the eyebrows. So what it says is black eye pencil is applied to the inner eye rim, both upper and lower. Remember, this takes practice, so take your time. I am actually gonna do the same thing here. Actually, I don't have a black eye pencil, but I do have this badass palette right here. So I am going to use this palette, and I think I'm gonna use the cream, and I have to use a pencil here, a brush here that's pretty small. I'm going to use this brush right here, and I'm going to go in Tourmaline, but this time I'm going to use the cream. So I'm going to go in and use this cream right here. All right. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go like this and make it a little more compacted there. Like this, use my hand. Put it on, put it in. Okay. In the book, this is what it says to do next. Step number 2, squeeze eyes shut several times. This will distribute the eye pencil outside the lash line in a messy looking, less intentional sort of way. Okay, so let's do it. Ready? I'm squeezing them shut. 1. So I guess what that does is it makes your eyes water. 2. 3. Oh my God, look at that. That is so cool. My eyes are watering. All right, so I'm gonna, yeah, this is, yeah. So it ended up kind of going up here because, you know. Oh, wow. Wow, that really worked. Oh my gosh. What a cool effect. And my nose is watering. And then the next step, step number 4, is then lip balm is used to give the mouth a moist and sensual look and feel. And that's all I use, but I think I'm gonna have to do some contouring on my face. I think it would be a good idea just to get some setting spray on this. I'll be right back. Of course I don't fucking have it, so. Okay, so I use the Scandinavia finishing spray. All right, let that dry for a second. Okay, so in the photo, these men's complexions are just beautiful and really quite chiseled. Yesterday, I was able to get some free samples at the Shiseido counter. Look at that. It's very hydrating, very good for mature skin. So I got the color 102. in the color 103. So I'm going to try it out. You know, usually I use the Natasha Denona, but I'm going to see where this goes. See if I like it. So let's get this onto my melasma. This is really shiny. It is very, very dewy. I am really liking this Shiseido concealer a lot. Actually, a lot. And I'm not sure that I love any concealer more than the Natasha Denona and the House Lab. So, wow, yeah. What are we gonna do next? I feel like I need to put some contour right here and right here. So, what are we gonna use? Oh yeah, we're gonna use this right here. So let me draw this on actually with my finger. I'm gonna pull this right here. My favorite brush. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy A506. Angie Hot and Flashy A506. This is the puppy paw. I love this so much. This is my absolute favorite brush. I go in here and cut this just a little bit. Here and here. I'm gonna try not to mess with this messy look that I have here going on under my eyes. Wow. This concealer goes a long way. Wow. down just a little bit. Oh my gosh, that went a lot farther than I thought it was going to. But you know, nothing like experimenting with a new product while you're filming, right? Okay, I feel like I've pretty much got it. What I might touch up underneath the eyes just a little bit. I'm going to give my lips a little bit of definition here. I'm just going in with a neutral color. This is Nude Venus by McGrath. See, it's like the same color as my lips, so. Smooth that in just a little bit to give myself a little bit of bronzer right here. There we go. And then I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of color, just a little bit. So this is Milani Lip Plumper. I love Milani, actually. Okay, I think I'm well on my way to transforming myself to Richard and Gregory. So cross your fingers and I'll be right back for the final look. I'm back. This is the final look for look number 1. What do you think? Sensual? I'll be right back with look number 2. Burning. I'm back. This is the final look for look number 2. All right, that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for joining me on Pro Aging with Paige. If you like this series, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you liked about it and what you think I might improve upon. Subscribe, and I'm going to try and take a photo shoot using the sepia tone that's in the book, but you know, I don't know how I'm going to put those two together, but hopefully I'll be able to figure that out, and that'll be in the next scene. So again, thank you very much for joining me on Pro Aging with Paige, and I'll see you again next time.